What is up, guys? Noob Thrifter back, and today I'm gonna go over this box that I got off Facebook Marketplace. And first off, it's a huge box. I want to see what it weighs. Don't mind my feet in this thing, but I'm gonna step on this scale and we're gonna see how much it weighs total. You guys can see right there, I'm a little bit on the heavier side, 203. We'll call it 203.4. And I want to see, I'm going to lift this up now and we'll see where we're at. How heavy is this? 238.4. All right, guys, so that's 35 pounds we got of cards here. Well, minus the weight of the box, which isn't much, but still 35 pounds. That's a lot of cards. This is going to take us a while to go through. I'm excited to dig in this thing, so let's get it going. All right, guys, this is the last of the box, putting it in. There is a ton. I mean, this is what, 35 pounds we decided of cards right here, and I'm excited. I didn't pick anything out. I started to a little bit. I saw some as I was going through these. I mean, there's an awesome one right there just to end it, LeBron James. But there's many really good cards in here. I know it. As I was going through this, I was thinking, what made this guy want to give up all these cards? And I know there's some good cards in here, so we're gonna have fun with this. This is gonna be a multiple video or a series video, because I want to go through each of these individually. I've got several football cards, got some basketball, got some wrestling, got our baseball cards, and then there's a few mixes over here, a little bit of hockey, some soccer, some NASCAR, some random type stuff. We'll go kind of through that. I've also got, let's see if you guys can see this. Yeah, over on this side here, all these are unopened decks. Most of these, I should say. So I also want to go through those in a video. We'll open all these. Some of them are just like, little containers. But I definitely want to go through those. I separated all these hard sleeved thing, whatever you call them. Baseball, basketball, football, of course. And then I've got a stack here of just empties, and that alone is, I'm not sure what they come in, at least a pack of 10 or 20. That's probably what it is. But that alone is something cool. And then, yeah, like I said, there was some minor little things in here that I just wasn't sure of, but I'm gonna get all this organized, and then we're gonna start going through these set by set kind of a deal. So let's go to it. All right, guys, so I decided we're gonna go into the wrestling today. There's a lot in here, which is really cool. I found some wrestling cards, and there have been some that are worth some money. So we're gonna go through these. I'm gonna pick out some of the, more popular names, like, I don't know, like the Brock Lesnar, the things like that. But anyway, and then we're obviously going to use the Collects app that I'm not sponsored by. It's the app that I do pay for and use to find the value of these cards. So let's get into it. We're going to just start going through. I think a lot of these cards are going to be worth something. Like this Bret Hitman Hart. I know these are all 90s cards, so I think that's going to be something to look at. So I'm going to stick that one aside. I don't want to throw all of these to the side, because I don't think that I don't want to look at all of them. But anyway, we're going to check it out. And there's the fun part about wrestling is they're so animated, and all their all their costume type stuff. But anyway, how cool is this? This is a rookie card, Finn Balor, or I'm not even sure. Like, I don't know any of these, so I wouldn't even know. But anyways, let's see if we find some some cards to look at. Like, there's The Undertaker. Everybody knows The Undertaker, right? So maybe we'll throw that aside. There's another one of those cards. They put this one in penny sleeves, so maybe that's one that we need to look at. It is a rookie card. Cameron Grimes, we'll throw it aside. I think the 90s, some of these 90s ones, Kane, you know, those ones might be worth looking at, so we'll throw that aside. There's another Undertaker, some more Undertakers, and Brock defeats Brock Lesnar. I know there's quite a bit of, you know, there's a good amount in here, so I want to just pick through these. I mean, Charlotte Flair, I don't know any of these character or people or besides, like I said, the bigger name 90s, you know, kind of ones, but we'll still find something out of this. And hopefully some of these are worth something, you know. I think they will be. Let's go through these. That's a pretty cool looking one. Randy Orton. I'm going to throw that aside. Another Kane. Kurt Angel. Or is that what it is? I know there was some good ones in here when I was going through it. Triple H, kind of a cool Rumble pack. We'll go through that. We'll have that one aside. There definitely are a lot of cool ones in here for sure. I know. I did, like I said, when I was kind of sifting through them, I did see some names when it came to you know, when it came to some of these in all the cards. So I definitely know that there's, you know, that one's that's kind of a thicker card, kind of cool. Put that Shawn Michaels aside. There's Batista. We'll throw that there. Another Randy Orton. Like I said, I know there's a lot of there are going to be some names in here that we definitely know for sure, so I definitely want to find those. And The Miz. Alright. Like I know, I can't remember what some of the other ones. These definitely, look at that hairstyle. These are definitely 90s for sure. Yep, 91. Love it. But I don't know. I definitely was not a fan of wrestling. I did not grow up watching it. So really it's just, like always, there you go, Steve Austin, the bigger names, you know, cards. I don't know who Kevin, I feel like I've heard Kevin Nash, but yeah, Steve Austin, John Cena, there you go. Another Randy Orton. Definitely see, there's another, is that the same card? I'm not positive, but I'll throw it aside. Just, there's Chris Jericho. Throw that over there. Definitely, well, there's a cool, that's a numbered card there. We'll definitely be putting that to the side. Leilani Kai. Don't know who she is, but it's a numbered card, and that's cool to find. In this stack, Ric Flair. We can throw that aside too. Another name I'm familiar with. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know any of those.
There's another John Cena. All right. There's a Triple H, Goldberg. Also, oh, there's The Rock. Pretty awesome. Yeah, we'll definitely throw those aside. This one's when I saw this, I thought that was a basketball card, but just the way it looked, I don't know who this guy is, but let's throw that aside just because it is a newer Prism card. I mean, this is two. That's a nice Prism card. We'll throw that aside. There's a Goldberg. We'll keep that one out too. We do want to. There's a Shawn Michaels. I know that name about. We threw one, I think, aside already. Another Undertaker. I'll go through these and these other ones here. Definitely run them through the Collects app. Some other rookie cards here. There's another Triple H. Oh, there's another Rock. We'll definitely throw that aside. Let's see. Brock Lesnar there. We can throw that. I'm not sure what these are going to come out to. There's another Rock. We'll put that over there. Randy Orton. Triple H. If anybody does, these are going to be. These are going to be on my, like I said, on my for sale on my Collects app. I'll have all these run through there, and they'll be, available. So feel free to check that out if you guys want to. This one's damaged, unfortunately, but I still will throw it aside and see what I'm missing out on because of the damage. These ones are all damaged down here, unfortunately. It's almost like I don't know, looks like almost like tape or something. There's a Cena card. There's Hulk Hogan. We'll throw that in there. We need his stuff. Another Lesnar card. A lot of there's Rock. Like I said, I'm a fan of these. I mean, I didn't grow up watching it, but these like that Stone Cold Steve Austin. These names are. I feel like you want to call them household names. Ones that we've. Even if you didn't grow up watching it, you knew about it. Who these people were, who these guys were. So let's try to get through these. I just want to get through these. Throw aside the ones that we're gonna run through the Collects app just for this video. And then, like I said, oh, there's Andre the Giant. Definitely, that's cool. And there's a John Cena. And Steve Austin. Definitely to, get an idea of what these cards were worth. That's at the very bottom. Brock Lesnar. We'll put that there. But yeah, we'll get through these here. And John Cena. Some of those, I'm just throwing these cards aside. They're probably, like I said, I really don't know. You'll know just as quickly as I do of the worth here when there's a really cool one for Hulk Hogan. Another Cena. Yeah, you'll know just as quickly as I do when I run these through the Collects app, and I'll have those names or those values popped up on here that come up. We'll throw that Triple H aside. Another one. Getting a big stack there, like always. That's the fun part about this, is I mean, there's so many cards, so many cool cards, so many, I'll do the whole thing in the end. There's another Andre, I think, right? We'll get through this there. Tatanka. You guys let me know in the comments what you think about this. This box in general was pretty awesome. I was pretty stoked about it, like I already said. The amount of cards that were in there. I'm gonna throw that Ric Flair aside. There's 2 of them, so we'll just have those. But I mean, I think already just from all these, it's pretty exciting. Let me see. I've never had this many wrestling cards, so this is pretty cool. Kane, Undertaker, those are both also some cool names as well. Oh, there's a Ronda Rousey. I like that. That's cool. Another John Cena, lots of that. I think, like I said, I feel like hopefully the worths come out. I come out on top in the end, but I think it's already worth it. So let me know, like I said, in the comments what you guys think about it. Another Cena. Another Ric Flair. I think I've got the same one already put aside. Quite a few Cena cards there. I mean, I'm gonna throw them aside mainly because, those are the ones that I'm gonna have, as far as my collection, kind of a deal. I'm sure I'll have those. Man, sheesh, look at that. All those cards for John Cena. There's another Triple H. The Rock, I love it. Sweet. Yeah, those already are pretty awesome. I'm pretty stoked about it. Like I said, I've said that probably many times already through this video, but still pretty cool. Another Cena. I have to start another second pile here. Another Rock. Nice. Brock. That's a ruined card, unfortunately. I'm gonna stick it aside. Like I say, I like to still see. I mean, I know it's gonna be worth 0, but what it could have been, we can kind of figure out. I mean, already I know this is just going through these cards is taking up a good chunk of time. So hopefully you guys are still entertained with this. Let me know if not, if there's something better you'd prefer, or better way you'd prefer I go through these. I mean, just a crap ton of John Cena cards I'm pretty happy about. Alright, I'd really like to get through these so you guys can... I mean, that's a pretty cool card. I'm not sure who that is, but still a neat card. Same with that one. I'll throw those aside just because I don't know. They're pretty cool looking. Batista again. Bret the Hitman. Put that. What else we got going on? Some very interesting characters, I will say that. I mean, it's very interesting. All right, let's see here. We're getting through it. Jim the Anvil. It'll be interesting to see if these, there's Goldberg, these 90s cards, if they're, you know, worth more. Like there's the Rock, look at definitely. If they're worth more than some of the newer ones, I'll be, yeah, definitely interested to see that. All right. As I mentioned in at the beginning of the video, we're definitely going to go a couple series into this this box. So this is going to be this will be the first, you know, first video, and going through these. Then I'll be making a second video with the other sports cards and all the things that we found. So that way we can break it up a little bit, and you guys don't have to sit here and and be bored by my talking and or lack thereof. Let's see here. Very cool. That's an interesting card. 85. See what else we got going on here. I'm just about through them. John Cena. Undertaker. I know we saw that one already. I'll put those down there though. Very cool. Topps cards. Let's see. Another Rock. And there's another Andre the Giant. Really excited, like I said again before, to find out what some of these cards are worth. You know, just based off their characters. There's another really good looking card, Andre the Giant. Another John Cena. This last one here, Triple H, couple of them. I'm just tossing those aside. I'll just throw up just be throwing up the value once, you know, on there, but some Brock Lesnar cards. Macho Man Randy Savage, there you go. Sweet. Like I said, there's some good cards I think in here for sure. I mean, I don't even know the new names at all, but you know, just off these just based off these older ones here, I mean, I think there's some really cool cards, you know. I mean, geez, all those Triple H and Brock Lesnar cards. There's another numbered card, Bobby Lashley, numbered 9/99. Very cool. Definitely, I'll put his aside over there too. Hopefully, I didn't miss any others because I did try to speed up a little bit here to get through these a little quicker. So hopefully I didn't miss anything, but like I said, I'll be going through them again just to make sure I didn't miss anything, and I'll be scanning them in. This is the last, this was one of those packs that came in that box. It's sealed. I don't know, do you guys think I should open it? Let me know in the comments, and maybe I'll just open that on another date. So anyway, I've got a huge stack here, guys. A crap ton. I mean, I went through, I don't know what that stack was like, or I went through at least, you know, 8 stacks or so, and now I've made my own single stack here of cards that I'm gonna go through. I will go through these. I'm going and use the Collects app. Again, not sponsored, but it is the app that I use to find the value. And we're going to see if any of these cards are worth anything. So thanks again, guys, for watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe. See ya.